Thank you for coming to see me. At the Queen of Wands, Tarot 333. This spread was pulled for the sign of Aries in the general collective. What I see here, you had a situation where somebody really wanted to work on a situation, and everybody seemed like they were initially ready to kind of pitch in, help grow a business, a home, or a community, organization, household. Yeah. Because they had high hopes. They felt like this had a lot of promise. That they would harvest good fulfillment, great fulfillment. The 10 of Cups here. It's putting a lot of work in to obtain this 10 of Cups, this emotional fulfillment within this soulmate union. This is a past life union, maybe a long-standing union, a soulmate union. And somebody wanted to go ahead and looks like an offer was given outside of this union. Somebody stepped out and gave their cup to another situation. Maybe left a situation, maybe left a family unit, maybe left kids behind, maybe left a wife, an established unit and home, and he went off. Magician, this sneaky character here. This is a man who is able to use a lot of smoke and mirrors. Uses magic to obtain the results that he wants. Not only is it magic, but it's also manipulation, with his 3 of Cups. Three of Cups isn't always a third party situation. It could be a lot of things. It could be work, it could be family that's being involved in a relationship situation. Who knows what it could be? Actually, but in this one, it looks like a third party situation. Because this magician character here, a Knight of Cups, possibly a Scorpio or Pisces, or possibly even a Cancer. Some water sign here. Stepped out because he had hopes and went off to find his emotional fulfillment, thinking that he would find it somewhere else. What is this? Gee whiz. So he went off searching for his emotional fulfillment. Maybe that there was a travel plans, a vacation, or maybe when he went off to seek his emotional fulfillment, things were found out because there was a quick and sudden ending within this third party situation. He left one soulmate union to possibly another, to find his emotional fulfillment. Because where he was, it seemed like he was happy. There was fulfillment. There was promise. Somebody was scared, possibly. Maybe somebody didn't feel really fulfilled. Maybe, he was having some issues with money, working really hard on it, but his pockets were empty. You can't feed a family on cups of water or emotion. And maybe he left that situation and brought in a third-party situation because, you know, maybe he needed more than just emotional fulfillment. Maybe it was a fear of emotional fulfillment. And then he left. And then he just burned the castle right before he left. Looks a little like self-sabotage. Made sure that there was no way that he was coming back in this situation. You know? Somebody was working really, really hard on this situation, and somebody seemed like they were fitting most of the expenses and bills on the situation. You know? Maybe somebody was doing it with the hopes of a fulfillment, but his emotion was dedicated to elsewhere outside of this situation. So he went off to find his emotional fulfillment, and he ended everything before he did. Or maybe this other person here felt emotionally unfulfilled. You know, maybe this earth sign, maybe Taurus or Virgo. Yeah, or possibly Cappy. They put in a lot of work here, and they didn't get much in return. And they did it in the hopes of fulfillment. But then he has his emotional fulfillment, this water sign here. He felt his emotional fulfillment was outward. And this was found out. And it came to light after he left. And after the ending came about. It's like somebody here was just emotionally checked out, but it was pretty obvious to this earth sign here. You know? And maybe intuitively you knew that something was going on. And you weren't getting any of your fruits of your harvest of all that work you put into, because somebody was just checked out. And then it's like seeing the truth after this tower came down, because you felt it. And then it was a quick and sudden ending. Something was possibly found, or maybe it was just an intuitive knowing, because you have the moon here. So an intuitive, something was wrong. Something was wrong. What was wrong? What was missing? You know? Maybe somebody is being really manipulative. Maybe starting fights. Not only just checked out, but just not present whatsoever. But after this ending, somebody brought this about. Maybe this was brought to their attention. And when this was brought to the attention, defenses came up. You know, somebody didn't want to kind of deal with it or speak about it, or... And after the issue was done, it was just kind of like a departure. After this fighting, it just progressed into like a sudden breakup, and everybody was really, really proud. They stayed way too proud, not wanting to hear anyone's point of view, having strength for the earth sign, knowing that they have to walk away because, well, he wasn't emotionally invested in this, you know? Because there were secrets. This moon card here. Yeah. There's definitely secrets. Or maybe you had dreams for something more. You know? Maybe wanting more, daydreaming, or dreaming in general. Wanting more. because of being emotionally unfulfilled. Or there's just a bunch of secrets. Moon is that unknown, you know? What's done in the dark. Maybe even a deception, lying by omission. Because roosters have been crowing like crazy just all of a sudden. Maybe something's trying to wake another person up out of this dream state to get them out of this dream state. Because you have like somebody here took a break. They left after this fast and sudden ending, and they try to be strong and walk away because secrets were found out about a third party. And after this person left, possibly the water sign, possibly he had a trip planned or vacation or business trip. But it was really for him to meet up and give his offers out to third-party situations, and this was found out. And when it was found out, somebody wanted to be strong and have their pride and leave the situation and never come back. Possibly, who knows? Now, you have this Four of Swords. The Four of Swords usually comes after the Three of Swords, which is rest after a betrayal. You know, this was a really emotionally charged situation up here, and, you know, everyone's trying to heal from it. It was really unexpected. Things were said, but things were planned beforehand, and somebody intuitively knew, you know. There's secrets here. Maybe things were never really revealed, but intuitively it's known. And they're trying to heal from this heartbreak. You know, maybe somebody is in rehab, hospital, recuperating. You know, just recuperating from emotional pain. With this High Priestess. The High Priestess is a very intuitive, magical woman. You know, she's a counterpart to the Magician. Well, no, actually, the High Priestess is a counterpart to the Hierophant, but these are two really, really powerful people within the situation. High Priestess, this is a psychic, a reader, somebody who studies the occult, secrets. This could also be secrets as well. But it's in the upright. It's trying to be really observant of the situation. Trying to listen to your intuition. You know? This High Priestess figure here. Maybe you could be dealing with Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio. Jeez, could be pretty much anyone, you know? This High Priestess, it seemed like she kind of left the situation being emotionally unfulfilled, knowing that there were secrets. And she left, and it took a lot of strength to walk away into the unknown. Really take a rest. There's this Ten of Pentacles here. And it was a disappointment, and she had high hopes, and she knows now not to look outside for tangible abundance when she has all she needs on her own. But she went out with the hopes and the dreams of finding this family, tangible abundance, you know, which will own, and that's what this High Priestess seems like she wants. She wanted, you know, that happy home. The Ten of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles in this situation. You know, we've got some cups too. Now, what did it lead to, though? Is this betrayal? You know? It led to a betrayal. When somebody else stepped out. Trying to work really, really hard on trying to make something grow and establish something somewhere else, possibly. Or maybe even a failure to work on something. Maybe somebody was working on something else, and that was the betrayal. That was the betrayal. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers on the situation. For each card. Universe, guardian angels, ancestors and higher self, spirits, light and love, and concise messages for the sign of Aries that clarifies from mid-January to mid-February. Each card. Aries pertaining to this spread. Pertaining to this spread. Pertaining to this spread. Pertaining to this spread. I could see though, it's like this poor earth sign, possibly female, but who knows, gender doesn't matter. Saying, what's wrong? Well, you just kind of checked out. You know? Kind of feeling left, abandoned, and alone. Somebody's distracted all the time, and you kind of knew. That something was going on. You know, he didn't feel present anymore. It seemed like he was in another place. You have a vacation showing up. You don't even really need proof, to be honest. You don't need proof when you kind of really already know. You know? Kind of already really know. A woman doesn't really need to know proof. Like, it's an intuitive knowing. Somebody's not there. Either physically or in general. What is this? Now, initially, you had this Three of Pentacles working together, community. Everybody was looking to chip in, you know? But then, the initial, the initial passion or of the situation, it was like building something from the ground up. with not a lot of benefits that seem right away. This is like a huge venture, you know, and it seemed like a lot of people were putting a lot of effort in with not a lot of benefit, and it seemed very cyclic, and everybody was getting pretty stressed out, you know, really, really stressed out. Because they felt like they were putting a lot of work in and they weren't getting anything back. And it was like draining for someone, you know? Maybe for both of them, maybe for everybody involved. It was draining, putting all this work in and getting nothing back. And it seemed like it was mentioned, you know? It seemed like there were promises made, oh, things would get better. You know, this is just temporary. You know, we're all tired. You know, but we're into this together. It's a very together vibe. It's your 10 of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment. You know, the tribe here with the soulmate union, filling this family unit. And, you know, maybe this water sign person felt like he had to stay in the situation because it was fair. And he had to be fair to other people involved because they put so much work into it. Or somebody put a lot of effort into something thinking that they would get something back, whether love and emotion, because they felt it was fair. It was like somebody was just drinking from a cup and not replenishing it because it was going out to other places, other plans and situations. You know, a trip came about, possibly, maybe a message of a passionate message. Somebody reaching out, giving some kind of offer of forgiveness or a new love. But it's a very immature love. It's a knight. Knights are pretty immature. No, they're young, but you know, with a Knight of Cups, even though they come in and out real quick, as in like not exactly messages, but offers, actual offers. It's a movement, going, manifesting something, and he manifested this outside situation, this third party situation. It was manifested, and now whoever was trying to hide this situation, you know, yeah, this water sign person who kind of stepped out into a third party situation, he felt bad, I guess, and maybe he felt trapped. Maybe he felt like, you know, that this would be better in his life. Grass is always greener kind of thing, you know. Oh, I guess he thought he was doing himself a favor by walking away from this family situation into a third party situation, bringing a third party in, thinking that that's his treasure island, going to search out what was near and dear to his heart, you know, or what he valued. Maybe it was money. Maybe he valued money. Maybe he went to a third-party situation because he was offered something tangible, you know, and that's kind of Eight of Cups. He's leaving to find his emotional fulfillment, and maybe that there was like an offer of this third party left for the third party because there's somebody offered something. You know, he found an opportunity, and they made him go on this journey and go that distance and kind of drop everything behind him, totally just burning down the castle and watching it on fire as he walks away thinking that he would never return. He's ready to jump. You know, be that full card. Come to the edge and jump, because you have some kind of pride going on. He didn't want to be fair. He wanted to rule the situation. Because this past soulmate situation wanted things to be fair. You know? They wanted a balance, but somebody didn't want it to be fair. The moment it was asked to be fair for the situation, somebody just bounced and left and went out to a third party situation. And he went to find his treasure, whether tangible wise or what. Somebody is, it's like somebody who has their hands in your pocket. Or maybe it's some kind of foolish pride trying to get his way. You know, feeling it, he's having strength. Maybe going off to find a Leo character, you know. But there's secrets within the situation. Which brings chaos and conflict because they found out about this other situation. You got a water sign here giving to multiple situations, and it was found out. And he lost the situation. No, actually threw it away to go search in another. The thing is, after these past heartbreaks and these secrets, you know, somebody's intuition was really going off and telling about this, you know, and somebody just wanted to rest from this fast and sudden ending that happened. Because these secrets brought a lot of chaos and conflict, and a need to, or maybe after this ending, somebody had like this strength in the moon. Somebody's not seeing something. Somebody is like being really hard-headed, and somebody is like went off the rocker, and you know, and is engaging in a lot of chaos and conflict. Because instead of resting after a betrayal because of, and I don't know, maybe there is like an arrest, or he's in the hospital, or somebody's in the hospital after being put out, because this person was put out after this betrayal. He went butt off of his rocker, possibly getting himself needing to rest, or I don't know, wanting to come out of the conflict after the fight, after the betrayal, wanting to heal from it. It's like stages of grief, you know. As you have your denial, you know, anger, acceptance, you know. So this high priestess here, after this ending, somebody was really trying to heal from the situation and grieve as they should, you know, over this high priestess situation. Maybe both parties involved, you know, and somebody left because they were afraid of being abandoned, and then somebody else in the situation felt abandoned, left out in the cold and orphaned. Oh, this is it. So you have this high priestess who has that 10 of Pentacles, maybe, and she put somebody out. Or maybe this is an internal wound that she's trying to hide from. Or these abandonment issues. Always feeling rejected and put out. Trying to grieve after this fast and sudden ending, after these secrets were found out. And just trying to heal after this whole shit show came to light. But it was something that needed to happen. You know? With the tower and the strength and the moon, you know, it's a huge, huge life challenge, life change, life lesson, universal intervention, and it needed to get you there to your new life so you can co-create with spirit. This was that karmic situation that you had something to play out with each other and needed to. You know? What is your advice? I'll pull. Should I do outcome? I'll do 2 for outcome. 3 for outcome. We'll do 3 for outcome. 2 for outcome. No, 3. I'll do 3 for outcome. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Guardian Angels, Higher Self, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, energies of alignment and love, please give me a clear message. What is the outcome towards this soulmate situation? What is the outcome? What will be the outcome for the time span of the mid-January to mid-February time span for Aries? What will be the overall outcome for the time span of January and February for Aries? Cards. Outcome. Three of Cups. Outcome. Outcome. Outcome for Aries. January and February. Mid-January and February. January and February. Oh, no. What is your advice? What is your advice? Advice. Oh, there's a peeker. Wait for advice. One more for advice. Jeez, that one popped up. Oh, look at that. I guess it wanted 4. Outcome. Three of Cups again. You know, it's a third party situation. This lover situation. So the outcome between mid-January and mid-February is that there's still third-party situation. Even if one person took themselves out of it, the energies are still intermingled. Somebody's like a relationship hopper. Every time that there is an issue, somebody runs away, you know, comes into a new situation. as within this time span of mid-January to mid-February, there is still a separation and an imbalance of this soulmate union, you know? Now advice that there is no Ten of Cups in reverse. That is emotional fulfillment in every way. You know, it's in reverse. There's no emotional fulfillment. All of these cups are empty. All got spilt out because of this conflict, these Five of Swords. And after this total obliteration, why can't I even talk? The ending of this emotional fulfilling situation, it became non-fulfilling and no emotion left because of all the conflict and fighting, the secrets, and competition, gossip. It's true. People wanted to separate from the situation and go harm it and on their own, but it was needed. This is a divine light, kind of like going within. So this was needed in order for you to see what was really going on, of how this was keeping you from your soul path. And this ending and fighting, it had to have ended because it was keeping you from your abundance. Walk away from this. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your highest good. Well, that's my reading. Good luck all, and feel free to like, subscribe. If you would like to donate, feel free to do so. I hope this helped. I'll see you next month.